what about my time?
Yeah, your time was appropriate. You speak more than 2 minutes. The thing I don't want to stop you because you were in the continuation and you were having the uh, I can say ideas, so I let you to speak. And the one thing which I would comment on your speaking is like there are quite few words you have repeated a lot. There are like one is memory,
Okay.
the one I remember is memory. So in place of memory, you can replace that. Either you can use as a nostalgic or a reminder. And when
Okay.
it's about idioms, you use two idioms that Cloud9 and one other I don't remember, but I make sure that you had spoke two idioms. Then after that, yeah, everything was fine. But I think it was a flow that you missed the pronunciation of perfect, that you said perfect. So it's only the one thing like I look forward for the mispronunciation.
Okay. Okay. No issue at all. Otherwise, grammar was okay, timing was okay, and ideas were rational and pragmatic, and
One thing,
all things were good. I think coherence and cohesion was good.
yeah,
Yes. Yes. Daniel.
yeah. The one more thing, like you said, the bus started or something. I
That's the
think
station.
no. Then the bus
Okay.
started.
Okay. After bus starts to move.
Yeah, that was a sentence I didn't get. I don't know whether it's correct or wrong, but I didn't find that sentence to fit in your continuation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that.
So okay. Okay. So now it's time to ask uh, part three follow.
Okay, you want me to ask part three questions? Okay.
You don't have any problem?
No, well, I'm also practicing the speaking, so I'm listening to you and I'm making the note of it. Okay.
Okay.
Mm. So you want me to like you want to give any topic so that I can ask on that?
No, no, whatever you want. Please try to ask me few, tricky or toughest questions in which I need to think about that.
Okay. I'll continue with the traveling because the cue card, the third part will be the continuation to your cue card. So the first question will for you is why do some people prefer to travel abroad rather than in their own country?
Well, that's an interesting question. I would say to you, mostly people prefer to abroad because they want to explore new culture, new things as much as possible. Despite it, I would say, uh, despite it, mostly people do not interested in their own country because they think their own country doesn't exist too much in terms of varieties of culture and other things. So, to the answer of your question, I would say to you that this is the main reason why mostly people prefer to move abroad and visit new things, explore the world.
Mhm. Do you think traveling to other country can change the way of people think?
Indeed, as a matter of fact, is that mostly people have dilemma that they will get something new in the foreign country. Somewhat it is right, but otherwise it's not true at all. But the highly intellectual individuals always prefer to get something amazing. It's definitely gonna help them in their long term. Like they learn something new, as well as they always try to change their thinking as well. So yes, it's really helpful.
Do you think it is good for children to experience life in a foreign country?
Obviously, when I was child, I always wanted to move abroad and explore the foreign countries. I always wanted to study abroad, which unfortunately I couldn't join. But yes, now I'm adult. I would always prefer to go abroad for my further studies.
Okay. Do
Yes,
you
Ganesh?
think, the question was, do you think whether it's good for a children to experience life in a foreign country? You need to answer whether it's good or bad.
Okay. I thought, you have asked me like uh, a
Do you,
child must visit abroad for explore study or something like that. I thought something like that, but I shouldn't thought like that. I will have to be more concise towards your questions.
Mm,
So could you repeat your question?
okay. The question is, do you think it is good for children to experience life in a foreign country?
Definitely. I think students must visit abroad to enjoy life and at the same time to learn new things from the abroad. Because there are many developed countries in this world who are more than to us, more than our country. So in this case, if children will visit the foreign, then definitely they'll get something contemporary, which will change their life somewhat. So yes, I have completed the need.
Yeah. The next question is, how have holidays changed over the past few decades?
Well, it's quite tricky question, but here I would say to you, nowadays mostly people are living sedentary lifestyle because of their busy schedules as well as hard work and plethora of varieties in terms of their schedule. But in past time, mostly people used to spend time without gadgets. More socialization was there. So in this manner, we can differentiate both the ways. In this way, I can also say that the time has changed. So to the answer of your question, uh, this is the main criteria which I mentioned you.
Do you think it's safer to travel now than in the past?
Ah, certainly, nowadays individuals can travel without any hurdle from one place to another place, from one country to another country, with full safe and security. But in ancient time period, I would say there was no safety as it is now because of the lacking of technology and new contemporary things. So these could be the main reasons why there was no safety in the ancient time period. And these are the main differences as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Dhanin, when you are planning to give your exam,
Uh, I'll be taking my exam at the end of the December or first week of January.
why you are why you are being so much late?
Because I wanted to apply for September intake, and my consultancy people, one of my like